Ella woke to the sound of birdsong. The early morning light streamed through her curtain in soft threads, golden and pale. Outside, the air still held the chill of dawn, but the sky was cloudless and full of promise. Today would be her first full day volunteering at the community garden down the hill, a place she had passed many times but never entered. She dressed in worn jeans, a light sweater, and her old canvas shoes stained with paint and time. She tied her hair back, filled a thermos with hot tea, and tucked a small notebook into her backpack. Then she stepped outside. The walk to the garden was quiet. The city was just beginning to stir, delivery trucks unloading, a dog barking faintly in the distance, the smell of fresh bread wafting from a corner bakery. She turned down a narrow lane, crossed a small bridge over a stream, and finally reached the gate. The garden was tucked between two buildings, hidden from the street by tall hedges and climbing roses. When she opened the gate, the scent of earth and lavender washed over her. Raised beds stretched out before her in neat rows, filled with kale, carrots, tomatoes, and wildflowers. Bees floated lazily from blossom to blossom. An older woman in a straw hat greeted her with a warm smile. "You must be Ella." "I'm Marjorie." Ella nodded. "It's beautiful here." Marjorie handed her a pair of gloves and pointed toward a patch of soil near the back fence. "We're replanting the herb beds today. Basil, mint, lemon balm, rosemary. Want to help me dig?" Ella knelt in the soft soil and began to dig, her fingers pressing into the earth. The soil was cool and moist, and the sun warmed her back. She and Marjorie worked side by side in silence for a while, the only sounds the rustle of leaves and the hum of bees. Soon others arrived. A teenager named Noor with headphones around her neck, a middle-aged man named Tomas who whistled while he worked, a mother and her young son who loved to chase butterflies. By mid-morning, the garden was alive with quiet activity. Watering cans clinked, birds called from the trees, and laughter rose now and then like wind in the branches. Ella helped transplant the basil, gently settling each fragile sprout into its new home, patting the soil around it with care. At noon, everyone gathered around the picnic table under the old oak tree. Someone had brought fresh bread, cheese, sliced fruit, and a large jug of elderflower cordial. They shared everything like a family. Noor played soft music from her phone, something mellow and bright. A breeze rustled the leaves above them. Ella sat with her tea and a slice of bread listening. Stories drifted across the table. Childhood memories of farms and fields, stories of grandparents who taught them to grow things, tales of recipes passed down like treasure. After lunch, she helped Tomas build a small trellis for the climbing beans. He showed her how to tie knots with twine, and they worked in rhythm. "Gardens are patient," he said. "They don't care how fast you go. They just want you to show up." Later, she wandered through the flower beds. A patch of sunflowers towered over her, faces turned toward the sky. Lavender bushes buzzed with bees. She found a bench beneath an arched arbor covered in wisteria and sat down, her notebook open on her lap. She wrote, "This place doesn't ask questions. It offers space. It gives without needing. It blooms simply because it can." As the afternoon stretched on, she weeded the edges of the strawberry bed, picked a small bouquet of marigolds and calendula for the entrance table, and helped the boy count ladybugs on the squash plants. 13, he shouted. "That's lucky." By 5 p.m., the sun hung low, and golden light poured across the leaves. The garden glowed. Everyone began to clean up, stacking tools, coiling hoses, washing their hands under the outdoor tap. Marjorie handed Ella a small bundle of herbs wrapped in a cloth napkin. "For your tea," she said. "Thank you," Ella replied, touched. "For everything." She left slowly, pausing at the gate to look back. The garden was quiet again, peaceful and full. It had welcomed her like an old friend, given her a place to belong, even just for a day. Back home, she brewed a cup of mint tea with the herbs Marjorie had given her. The scent filled her kitchen. She opened the window, letting in the evening air, and sat with her journal. She wrote, "Today, I learned to dig, not just into soil, but into stillness, into presence, into the beauty of growing things that ask for nothing but care. And as night fell, she felt something soft and rooted settle in her chest, like a seed planted, waiting to grow.